All right, 2017 Ducati Monster 1200R in this red, and this thing looks ferocious. Oh my god, I'm about to ride it. This is one of those bikes that I might be a little biased toward because I love this motorcycle. I'm going to try and give it a fair review, but honestly, I'm afraid I might leave with this thing. I'm going to get out there and take a ride on it right now and let you guys know what I think. I'm excited. So the first thing that I noticed that jumps out at me right away is that it is so nimble. It feels very light. I think this actually weighs about 50 pounds more than my FZ09, but it feels extremely light on its feet. It's definitely turning heads out here. A lot of people checking it out. Right now, just cruising around town in lower RPM range, 35 miles an hour in second gear, it doesn't feel choppy. Alright, so now that I'm at a red light and I'm not really doing anything useful, let's go over seating position. I'm 6'2". I am easily flat footing it. It's comfortable. My knees are slightly bent. When I put my hands on the bars and feet up on the pegs, it's more of a leaned forward tuck position than my FZ09. My legs aren't cramped, so being this tall is fine. The knee still works here. Once you're actually riding it in this position, it feels very sporty. It feels great. The bars are nice and wide. They feel like you can get a lot of leverage. I feel like I'm right over the front wheel. The mirrors are okay. The mirrors aren't great, but they're good for seeing what's next to you. For some reason, you can't tilt them forward and back, really. They're not great for seeing what's behind you. They look good, though. I like how they're styled. If you're going to put mirrors like this and not do bar ends, at least they're up low and right over the hand here. Okay, let's see what she's got. Gotta wait till I get out of town a little bit further, but feels good. This riding position is so intuitive. This riding position really feels very natural for somebody my size, and it feels like I have good power and control over the bike. These pegs are nice and grippy when I get my toes up on them, and I get my outside of my foot on it like that. If I want to lean over, it feels good on the grip. Oh my god, this thing feels like it can move. Stay down in second gear and see if I can own this corner right here. I hope these tires have enough tread because I'm going for it. Oh my god, that surge. So I gotta ride it at a higher RPM range than I'm used to. Oh my god. Oh yes, this is so good. Wow. Okay, that was good. I got into some corners, thank god, and that is where this thing shines. And in that RPM range of 7 to 10,000, oh my god, it is good. It is so alive right in there. The thrust is great. I just need to learn how to ride it so I'm always in the power. I really hope that's not for me. I'm in orange. They didn't turn. Woo. Well, a decent amount of vibration. It's not uncomfortable, but the mirrors, I can't see anything. Kicking a downshift is not hard. It's pretty intuitive once you get used to how the bike revs and how the clutch works. Front brake has a lot of bite and it feels very powerful. Rear brake feels almost non-existent, but that's not a huge issue. I feel it, but it's not really doing anything impressive with the braking power. The clutch engages almost instantaneously. So you pull it all the way in, and then as soon as you let it out, like as soon as it starts moving, you can feel it engaging. This button right here on the left is how you cycle through your modes, and you can fine tune each one, but you can kind of fine tune 3 of your presets. I was just in touring, so I'm going to move into sport now. I hold this button in and it should engage. So now I'm in sport, ABS 1, traction control 2. My fuel light just came on. These bars feel good. The grip's a little bit thin, but I like it. I do like it. It feels good. the tank is high. It comes up toward your chest, and so when you're hunched down like this and you're kind of ripping, it feels very good. There's a little bit of heat coming off here, but nothing unacceptable at all. This thing just, oh dude, it just got that classic Ducati sound. I like how they put the price tag of the bike on the mirror right there. $18,695, just to let you know, don't fuck around too much. Alright, so now that we're in sport mode, let's go ahead and give it a rev. Sounds sharp. I like it, it's abrasive. So I'm veering off the track the dealer gave me, because I saw this corner and I'm in sport mode and I need at least one sport mode corner. Alright, I don't know how sharp this is, but I'm just gonna lean. A little bit of front wheel lift coming out of there in second gear, and I was by no means rolling on that hard. Wow, you do not realize you're doing 80 miles an hour in a 25. Oh man, this thing growls. One more corner up there, then we'll turn around. Down into second, this looks sharp. Oh yes, one more. Oh, stop sign, damn it, we were about to take it. All right, let's just turn around right here. Looks like a three-way stop, so we can do it safely. So I'm in sport mode, ABS all the way down, traction on number 2. Roll on in second. Oh yeah, it'll stand up. Oh shit, this bike is a handful. Oh my god, I love this thing. Down into second. Oh my god, this thing is euphoric. This thing is euphoric. I mean, it felt so natural leaning into those corners. The wheels are so light. You can really feel it. It doesn't fight you. It immediately just tips into the corners. And now that the bike is a little hot, holy shit, this thing sounds good. And that's stock. Wow. This is a great motorcycle. Ooh, how sharp is this? Sharp. Sharper than I thought it would be. Okay, come on. Yield? No, I don't like that. Rolling on from the lower RPM down there, it felt okay. The shifts are great. The shifts happen extremely quickly. If you're quick with them, this thing can keep up, no doubt. All right, let's just roll on from third gear, 70 miles an hour. That was fully open. Wow, this thing feels like an upright super sport. Like, I'm totally in love with my F09. I cannot deny that this thing has outrageous power. This thing has great, beautiful handling. Maybe the best handling on any motorcycle I've ever been on. And it's just, now that I'm just cruising on the highway, it is so comfortable the way I'm seated. I am really impressed by this motorcycle. Let's talk about qualitatives, things that you really can't put your finger on. On stats, this thing is a beast. Everybody knows that. But the qualitative thing, one, it's a Ducati. Everywhere I've been going, people have been snapping their necks trying to look at it. Number 2, it sounds absolutely ferocious. Number 3, the handling, again, you can't see it on paper, but the handling is so damn good. This thing just falls into corners and it's totally stable. No bounce, no jarring of the suspension. It really felt great. Number 4, look at this. I'm in 4th gear, one hand doing 70 miles an hour, and I am like totally comfortable. No vibration through the bike. The wind is not that bad. This is deflecting wind. Let's talk about what's bad about this motorcycle. Honestly, it's hard to say what's bad about this motorcycle. If anything's bad about this bike, I'd say it's just how the power falls off so abruptly at 10,000 RPM. But I could get used to that and learn to shift it before I actually hit the red line. Right after 10,000, the power noticeably falls off, and I'm usually late to kick an upshift, I found. Aside from that, though, this is like a borderline perfect motorcycle. I'm really impressed. The only other bad thing I'd say is that it's $20,000. You know, it starts at 18 18.5 or so, give or take, depending on which color you pick. But dude, there's no stone unturned with this bike. From styling to sound to the more important things like handling and power. And when you're in that range of power from 7,000 to 10,000 RPM, this thing surges. It really does, especially in this sport mode. Oh my god. Yep. The only other problem I think I'd say there is with this motorcycle, and this is not a problem so much as a me problem, is that this thing is just so ready to go at all moments that you would get yourself in trouble on this bike, or I would at least. I mean, it is so ready all the time. It's not always in the power, but it just makes you want to go fast. Everything not fast feels like it's like a waste of time. Dude, I'm giddy right now. I'm grinning ear to ear inside my helmet. I really don't know if I can imagine a better all-around motorcycle than this. What up, bro? Pagano? A lot of heads turning out here. I know I've already said it once or twice, but this bike, single-sided swing arm, it's total just sex on two wheels, and everybody out here seems to be acknowledging that. So what's the total verdict on this thing? This is a goddamn good motorcycle. I might end up buying this. It is that good. It is that beautiful. It feels that angry, even with stock pipes. What a gorgeous bike. So I hope you guys enjoy this review. If you liked it, go ahead, thumbs up, subscribe, check out the other reviews on the channel. I did the X Diavel right after this ride, so go ahead and check that out. Until the next one, guys, thanks for checking in. Peace.